So how did he? I don't know the name of the podcast. That's how we said it.
That's what you said. You said the name of the name. That's why that should be the name, because you keep calling it that. I still don't know the name of the podcast.
Man,
I like Don't Shoot the Messenger.
Don't Shoot the Messenger?
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I'll keep that on the side. So we have Miss Tulip right now.
What's up?
Promoting M for the movement, M for the music, M Bren. So first of all, how's COVID in Ontario and Saga City? Because in Montreal we just don't. We're at that point where we just don't give a fuck. we just go. Like, we're not supposed to watch the Canadian, but when they win, everybody's like, and we're just happy. So how's because Doug Ford is he's like.
Yeah, he's been trying to crack the whip on everybody. And
yeah, he's I don't know. We don't have Doug. We have Trudeau. He's the plug. And then we have a Legault he's not as
fun.
As fun as Doug Ford. Doug Ford is fun. Hey, if that's fun.
No, I don't know if I would call Doug Ford fun, but I don't know.
You heard about the controversy about his daughter with the cookies?
Yes, I did hear about that. I read about that online,
KKK
actually.
Cookies?
Yeah, I read about that.
If she kept the name, would you have tasted the cookies?
No. I don't think I would taste the cookies regardless.
KKK Cookies.
So
you wake up one morning and what was it? Krispy Kreme something?
I don't know, Caitlyn's cookie something, cookery. I don't know what it was.
Some white power shit.
Yeah.
And she got caught and then she just said, "Oh, I didn't know my cookies was racist." Must be why there wasn't no chocolate in it, but that's another subject. So how you been?
I'm very well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm all right.
Yeah, everything's good. Life's treating you good.
Yeah, first time of the night off, so I decided to come here and just bum rush the scene a little bit to see how you guys are going.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything that was going on. Like, literally, you rolled up and like I had no makeup on. My hair was like up in a bun, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to be on camera. I didn't even know anything. My husband, Mega, didn't even say that you were coming through. Nothing. So I literally had to like rush upstairs and like put on my face and like, throw in some earrings, make myself look a little beautified at least. So
you're top notch. Mega did a great job as
prepping
the guests.
Yeah, well, I hope he kept you occupied and busy and while you were waiting.
He did a freestyle. He did because
Wicked. Well, I know he's a very entertaining guy. So
yeah.
So
now you have a project, and I'm gonna ask you same question I asked Mega. Why Miss Tulip matters to the culture as an MC, as a female MC, as an artist? Why?
Because I take things out of the ordinary. Like, I bring it to another level. I don't just think about the small picture or the little things. I talk a lot about things that are very personal to me, and I feel like things that everybody can relate to. So I find that it's very different, especially in today's world. Like, a lot of people talk about a lot of violence and guns and drugs and this and that and whatever, and I'm just trying to take it away from that completely. Like, I want to create something more positive, like a more positive image that people can.
So do you think your lane? Do you think your lane is gonna fit in the extra bougie violence, twerking, top?
I don't care.
City girls, city boys.
Honestly, I don't care to fit into any lane.
No, I know.
I'm creating my own lane.
No, but I'm just saying, like, because when you create a lane, it's. Do you think it's difficult to install that lane in all of that?
I think people are already looking for it. It's just not out there yet.
Okay.
So once it's presenting itself, then people will flock to it because that's already what people are looking for.
Because I think it was there and then it disappeared.
It did.
And then
so there's a need for it.
Okay.
So I feel like people are already craving it. Like I can't tell you how many conversations I have where people are just like, they listen to music and it's very difficult to listen to the type of music that's out there today.
Mm-hmm.
Like they tend to flock more to old school music during a time where it was real music.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what I'm trying to bring back, but bring my own flavor to it as well.
But you see, as men, it's easier to get in the business, We freestyle, we do this, we do that.
Sure.
As women are winning right now. Like let's be clear. Like there's way more women.
For sure.
It used to be one at a time, and now you could just explode. Like there's an explosion of women.
Yeah.
So do you think for yourself it's easier now? Or
I wouldn't
like
say
it's
like yes it's there, but I feel like it's there under the wrong basis. Like it's very sexualized and very like like it just people expect you to look or be a certain way. So I'm just ready to step out of that and just take it to a different level and show people that you could still be sexy, you could still do what you want to do and be empowered and not have to overly sexualize yourself and show everything or have to feel like you need to compete with a certain type of a person in order to be on that level. You don't have to. You could be whoever you want to be. And it's okay.
But let me ask you this, because now in Quebec, right, we have this I don't know if that's why I'm asked, because we have this, you remember the Me Too movement and all that?
Yeah.
We have that in Quebec now.
Right.
Where they even put like a website.
Right.
Did it happen, the same thing, the Me Too movement in Ontario? The way that it happened? Because like everybody people got really convicted.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that in Ontario.
I honestly don't really remember seeing a whole lot about it. Like, I remember, like, it going on, like, the goings on and that sort of thing, but I don't really remember anything really major coming out of it. Okay, like, so at least maybe that's just me. Like, I'm, personally, I'm not really a political person. I don't really follow a lot of, like, the news and, like, all of the different things that are going on. I'm just, like, I'm a free-spirited, modern-day hippie, if you will, right? Like, so I never really followed it too tough. I remember seeing it here and there, like on social media, other people would post it and I would, scroll and come across it, but I don't remember ever seeing anything about it. I don't really think there was anything major that came out of it, at least not here, from what I can remember. But I could be wrong as well.
Why I'm asking that is, as a female artist, do you feel the pressure? Do you see the weirdos?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I know you got your husband and everything, but do you see
yes
like your DMs or
yes.
or the proposition what?
Hell yes, I see it. I definitely see it. It's out there for sure.
That's what I'm saying, like
for sure. But I feel like as a woman, as a strong woman, like I have the power within me to ignore those messages and
So what's the weirdest like DM or what? No.
Oh, sorry.
What's the weirdest DM or encounter that you ever had that you're like this industry is something,
Yeah. I've had a lot, actually, like just a lot of different people. Like my Facebook is just flooded with all kinds of crap. Honestly, like I can't even, like I've had somebody ask me, I've had a few people propose marriage. I had one person ask me if I wanted to be his third wife.
Third wife?
Yes, third, not first or second, but third.
Wow.
Yes. I have had like just guys sent me like their penis pictures and like all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of stuff out there. So
this is from when the cell phone switched it up to you can actually send pictures. I think that's when
it kind of crossed the line still.
The I call them the downstairs pictures were born. Yeah. The movement of the downstairs pictures. That's when, But I think it's more difficult for a woman than for a man because of that. Yeah. Because we don't have that stress. Yeah. Us, we have groupies. And we're proud of the groupies. Yeah. Women is a little bit more like abusive.
Yeah, it definitely crosses a line for sure. I would definitely say it crosses a line for sure. But at the end of the day, I mean, you deal with it. I mean, everybody has their own thing to them. I mean, some people have mental illness or, maybe the environment that they grew up in or whatever it is has brought them to that point, right? So, I mean, I'm not there to judge who that person is or why they feel the need to send me those types of things. I just ignore it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that project that you have right now, which will be important as I think it came at the right moment.
Yes.
Because now women empowerment is a thing, and I think your lane is for the responsible women.
Absolutely.
Show both sides, the seductive side, but also the productive.
100%.
Powerful.
Yes.
All in one.
Yes. Absolutely.
So, describe the project. How many songs, and what was the vibe going into that project?
Well, 7 songs. Mm-hmm. The vibe going into the project, it's like a pre-release to our actual album. Okay. I don't know like how else to explain it. It's like we created like just such a masterpiece of an album, and like my husband and I, we love music. Like we love it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. We like, it's just, we're obsessed. So like we're both just constantly writing. Like we'll sit in the car, have our blaze sessions, and like just sit and listen to different beats and write different things all the time. And so it was like when we put together the first album that we initially came together with, we had so many songs, and we were like trying to figure out, okay, we've got to narrow this down. This is just too many. Like, we've got like 30, 40 songs. How do we like start breaking it down a little bit and streamlining it to like the best ones? And there was just so many, and we were like, okay, we need to figure out a different way to approach this. So we came up with the idea of doing an early release of some of our earlier stuff that we had did, from previous, and keeping like what we consider our masterpieces for the album. So that's what started the whole thing and got it all rolling. And then from there we decided to take a different approach, and I show a more personal side of myself. Okay. Definitely a lot more fun side of myself. I also get more personal with things, with my experiences before my relationship with Mega a little bit as well. So it definitely gives people an insight on me. And
did he got to like, oh, I didn't know that?
No, he knows.
No, but does he know everything about you?
He knows everything about me.
Okay, so there's nothing.
There's nothing.
That nigga, like, while you guys were.
No.
No?
No. Like, he's known me since I was a kid. Like, literally, since I was a kid.
Before, we have that storyline. I like those kind of storylines. So, is that storyline on the project, or is for the album?
Not yet. It's not yet. We haven't disclosed it as yet, like the storyline. Like, I mean, we touch a little bit on our emotions for each other, like in my song Work Together. That's the first song on the album. Okay. That's actually the song we sang to each other on our wedding day. So it's a very personal song to us. Like nice. we gotta work together to make it work, right? To make it through everything. So
I'm gonna tell you my top 5 female artists.
Okay.
But I want you to tell me your top 5 artists.
Artist. Any artist.
Yeah.
So
It
male
could,
or female,
yeah.
doesn't matter.
My top
All
5.
right. Yeah.
No particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Lady of Rage.
Okay.
MC Light.
Yes. Okay.
Boss.
Okay.
Remember Boss? From Detroit.
Honestly, I'm not.
Oh man, she was a maniac.
You have to remember though, I'm from a younger generation, so
yeah.
I might not know specifically because of that.
Mia X.
Okay. Yes.
And who else? Oh yeah. Yo, Mia X. She was the hardest on No Limit. She would crush anybody on No Limit. Shout out to Fiend. Shout out to Mac. But Mia X, she was top. Oh yeah. 5th one. Who would be my 5th one? It's hard because Latifah was very hard. Latifah had it like she had the crown for a long time. I think Queen Latifah would be my 5th one. Yeah.
Wicked.
So what are your top 5?
Okay.
But I don't want you to say the defeat. I want you to.
All right, my top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Let's see. In no particular order.
No particular.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Oh, they have to be alive.
They have to be alive.
Yeah, no death.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Let's keep it on the live thing.
Okay. I will go with Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. Like she's got this.
I have a problem with people say Lauryn Hill.
Why is that?
Because she only did one album. And after that album, she vanished. And I have a personal beef with Lauryn Hill. Because she came to Montreal 3 hours late. By the time she came, I wanted to go to bed. And then she came to, I think she came to Ottawa, and then she did the same thing. So I have a personal beef with Lauryn Hill.
Damn.
So that's why she'll never be in my top 5 because of that.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Why would you come late? So, and like I said, she only did one album. So she wasn't consistent. So that's why I have a hard time.
That's fair.
I have a hard time putting her somewhere because it's not enough for me.
That's fair. See, for me, it's more than just her having one album. It's the way that her music comes together. It's like a symphony of sounds to my ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the lyrics with
the harmony.
With the harmonies, with the beat, with everything. The way everything goes, everything just fits together hand in hand. It just, like I said, it's like a symphony to my ears. So when I listen to her, it's just like, it's refreshing.
Okay.
So that's why I have to have her on my list, because she touches something within me that I don't feel like a lot of artists have the ability to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one.
All right, so that's one. Let's see who else. Eve. EVE.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Royce the 5'9".
Oh.
Yes.
See?
I definitely love him and give him big props. He's definitely a lyricist.
I love the joint that he did with Benny the Butcher.
Is it the recent one?
Yeah, the recent one.
The recent one, I forget the name of it.
The
now.
gay niggas trying to fuck straight niggas that goes with the gay, that are attracted by the gay bitches that want to fuck straight bitches. Something. The way he started was like crazy.
Damn. Well, yeah, he's a beast for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that's third.
Let's see. I gotta have Drake in there.
Drake?
For sure. He is definitely, to me, he's definitely reached a level. For sure.
He's a complete artist, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And...
Last one? It's always the hardest one, because now you...
Yeah, I want to say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Why Jay?
I think, like, I like his versatility. Like, he's not just, like, raw hip-hop.
Do you consider Jay-Z greatest of all time? All time?
Greatest of all time? No, I don't think I would necessarily call him greatest of all time. Okay. But he's definitely up there.
He's up there.
He's up there.
I don't like when they say of all time.
No, that's a very infinite, definite answer, right? And I don't feel like you should give a person such an absolute term in that context.
Do you think Jay-Z would be where he at if he wasn't with Beyonce? The status that he has. Do you think of Jay-Z before he met Beyonce?
Right.
And after. So do you think Jay-Z would be the elite if he wasn't with Beyonce?
I don't think so. I feel like
me too.
I feel like she's challenged him.
Yeah.
On another level,
yeah.
like in a way that
I think he wakes up in the morning because of her.
Yeah.
To go get to the bag and go get things accomplished because of her.
Yeah, definitely. She keeps him motivated for sure.
So what motivates you two to get better?
We motivate each other for sure.
Do you challenge each other?
Oh, 100%. All the time.
Oh, yeah?
All the time.
Any songs that we could see that challenge?
Yeah, we
that you guys put together that
at Standoff on my album.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is number 4.
And you can see the challenge?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Standoff. We're going back and forth like who's better than who. So for sure. For sure. Yes. Yes. And it's hype. It's hype. Like you're gonna wanna like pump it up. Get up and dance. Like hell yeah. It's hype.
Okay.
It's hype. We're going at it for sure. It's a good one. Standoff.
Okay, so describe your project in one word.
In one word?
Yeah, to describe it.
Art.
Art?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a very good way to call it. And is it available now?
It's available now. You can find it any and everywhere on all platforms.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got the album. We got your top 5.
Yes.
You know who's so what's left to know about, like, describe you.
Me?
In one sentence. Not one word, a sentence.
In a sentence?
Yeah. Miss Tulip is
fun-loving and shy and I don't know.
I don't think you're shy.
I'm fun and shy. Like I'm honestly like in real life, like I'm a very quiet and reserved person. Like people see me and they like think I like hate them or something. I've always got that like stone cold.
Well, when I heard you on that first joint that I heard from you, the first verse, what was it? There's a verse that I was like, who's that?
West End.
Was it West?
Yes.
Was it West End?
And then I asked him, like, who's that? She's like, it's my wife. I'm like, word? Like, that verse was hard.
Yeah, I kind of have, like, a little bit of split personality when it comes to, like, my music and, like, my real life. Like I said, in real life, I'm shy, I'm quiet, like, you know, I don't talk to people, like, I'm just, like, in my own little corner, like, just, you know, do my work or whatever, write my music, and, like, you know, and then I get to the music and stuff, and, like, I just, like, let it all out. Like, everything that's inside of me, I just let it all out. It's my way to set free.
So there you have it, people. Miss Tulip. M for the music, M for the movement. Which one is you? M for the music or M for the movement?
All of the above.
Because there's an M. So somebody's...
M for Miss Tulip. M for Megashawn.
M for the brand.
M for the brand. M for the movement. M for the music. M for the money.
Whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
There you have it, people.